So you have an iPhone stuck in a boot loop. That's where it just keeps rebooting over and over and won't ever click into the actual system, and all you see is the Apple logo flashing once in a while. Well, if you do, it's time for Todd's Tech Tips, and we can help you fix that problem. So I've watched a lot of YouTube videos on this, so I know how to do it now. It's all the videos I've watched, and all you have to do, basically, is, let's just take a look at this phone. This phone's pretty clean. You can see it doesn't have a lot of damage or anything. It's a nice phone. Shouldn't be an issue. So all it's going to take is a simple reset to do this. So let me walk you through the steps. To reset it, you first hit the plus, and then the minus, and then the button on the top, and the home button, and hold them in until it restarts, and usually this will fix your problem. Alright, it should pop into iOS anytime now. Now sometimes the button on top may be jammed a little bit, so just push it up and down a few times. That might fix your problem too. So go ahead and do the plus and the minus, and then reboot it, and that should fix our problem. Now that we've loosened up that button on the top. Alright, it should pop back on in a minute. There we go. Alright. iOS, here we come. Okay, you can also take and massage the screen and kind of push on it hard, and this will hopefully put some plugs in. Sometimes it can be a loose plug or something, so giving this extra pressure on the screen can sometimes push a loose plug all the way in. Just be careful so you don't push too hard. Be kind of gentle with it. And then after you do a nice massage on it, nice iPhone, then you want to go ahead and do your reboot method one more time. So let's go ahead and do that. It's a plus and the minus, and then the power button on top, and the home button. Hold it in, and this should fix it. Come on, you can do it. Okay. I'm going to use this suction cup now to get a little bit different pressure points, so I can try to push in those cords maybe under the screen. Now, be careful that you loosen the suction cup after each time of application when you press, otherwise you'll pull the screen off. So be careful. You don't want to accidentally cause any damage to the phone. Be gentle. You just got to give it some pressure points, push on it, but not too hard. All right, let's go ahead and reboot it now. This should do the trick. Oh, make sure the button's loose. All right, plus, minus, do the reboot. All right, this should do it. All right. Now, sometimes it could be the ports. Sometimes it could be something jammed in the port. So let's go ahead and make sure that our charging port is cleaned out. Got this little tool here to make sure it's all clean. No dust in there or pocket fuzz or anything else. I'm also going to check the headphone jack too, just to make sure there's no little dust or particles in there causing me problems or issues. And this should do the trick. This should fix it now. We pushed on it. We've done the reset a bunch of times. So plus, minus, and hold in those buttons and reboot the phone. All right. All right. It should pop back on, and we should have our iOS pretty quick here. All right, let's go ahead and put this on the ground. I'm going to try to use a small little roller on it. That might do the trick. Don't get a big rolling pin, something small like this right here so it can fit on the screen so it doesn't get caught on the... And just kind of give it some pressure. Kind of push on it a little bit. Make sure you got, even pressure across. Just to help some plugs plug in, just in case. Maybe even use a paper towel on top so you don't cause any kind of damage on the screen as you do your rolling. Let me go and grab one over here. There we go. Roll it out. I started sliding it instead, but that's okay. We got this. All right, let's try to go ahead and reboot it one more time. Plus, minus, soft boot. This should do the trick. This should do it. You can do it. All right. There we go. All right, you know what? I'm going to use a heat gun. A heat gun sometimes works because this might soften up some of the plugs and the seals around it. So I'm going to use this heat gun, heat up the phone a little bit. This should hopefully, if there's any kind of water or anything else, it should just totally dry it out. I'm checking sure it's not too hot because you don't want to break anything. And this should do the trick. Keep that phone right up, not too hot. All right. This should do it. Let's go ahead and reboot it. Plus, minus. Do the reboot. All right. Here we go. We pushed it. We've gone through all our steps. This should be it right here. It's turning on. We should have iOS any minute. Oh! This stinky phone. Ah! Take that. Well, this should push the plugs in now because now I've got a little more pressure on it. So hopefully this will, let's check the reboot. See if that works. Slow motion. Watching the glass fly off in slow motion chunks. All right, let's go ahead and reboot it. Plus, minus. Do our reboot. This should work now. Hopefully all the plugs are plugged in at this point. One more good smack should fix it. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and try the reboot one time, plus minus, and then hold it in, and this should be it. And this should I give up. All right, there we go. Send it back to Apple Care. It's been broken. Thanks for watching. I didn't fix my phone. Bye now.